when you are constantly worried about being exposed, you play it safe. You avoid opportunities that can help you grow. So hold on to the reasons I am about to share with you and conquer your syndrome too. Today, I want to talk about something that held me back for years. Something that might be holding you back to imposter syndrome. That nagging feelings of not being good enough, that you don't deserve your success, and someone is going to find out that you are a fraud. Well, I've tried my best to overcome it. That is why you see me in front of this camera with this microphone speaking with you. I'm going to share exactly how and why you should conquer your syndrome too. First, let's get real about what this imposter syndrome is. It's not just self-doubt. It's a persistent fear of being exposed as a fraud, even when there is evidence that you are capable. It is that voice in your head that says, you don't belong here, you just got lucky. Trust me, for years, I felt like I was one mistake away from being found out. And the first time I realized I had imposter syndrome was after uni. I got a new job, and instead of feeling excited, I felt terrified. I kept thinking, what if I can't do this? What if they realize I am not as smart as they think? It was paralyzing. Here are the actionable tips that helped me overcome it. The first step was I recognized that what I was feeling was imposter syndrome. It was not reality, it's a mindset. For me, simply naming it helped me take away some of its power. When those thoughts crept in, I said to myself, this is just your imposter syndrome talking. So I tried to reframe my thoughts. I realized imposter syndrome thrives on negative self-talk. So I started challenging those thoughts. Instead of thinking, I don't deserve this, I tuned my mind to, I earned this because I worked hard for it. Anytime the thought of I am not good enough comes into mind, I tell myself I am learning and I am growing every day. It's about replacing doubt with your evidence of your capabilities. Again, for the longest time, I thought I was the only one feeling that way. But when I open up to friends, I realized how common imposter syndrome was. Talking about it helped me feel less alone. It gave me the support system to lean on when those thoughts arise. The next thing I did was I focused on myself and not trying to appear perfect. Imposter syndrome stems from the belief that you need to appear perfect. But here is the truth. No one is perfect. Instead of striving for perfection, focus on progress. I ask myself, did I do better today than I did yesterday? If the answer is yes, that is a win for me. However, one of the biggest mistakes I made was downplaying my achievements. Anytime I do something well, I would brush it off as luck. So, start keeping a win journal. Write down your accomplishments, big or small. When those negative self-talk creep in, look back at that journal and remind yourself all the things you have achieved. Even though my syndrome comes in once a while, I have improved a lot. So hold on to the reasons I am about to share with you and conquer your syndrome too. The first reason is it frees you to take risks. When you are constantly worried about being exposed, you play it safe. You avoid opportunities that can help you grow. Once I overcome my syndrome, I felt free to take risks. I started applying for freelance job online, speaking up in a meeting. And guess what? Those risks paid off. Second, it boosts your confidence. Imposter syndrome makes you doubt yourself, even when you are doing well. But when you start to challenge those thoughts, you will see yourself as who you really are. Someone capable, talented, and deserving of success. That confidence alone spills over every area of your life. Third, it helps you embrace growth. As I said earlier, imposter syndrome stems from the belief that you need to be perfect. But once you start challenging that belief, you start seeing challenges as opportunity to learn, not a threat to your credibility. And that mindset shifts is life-changing. The fourth one is it allows you to own your success. As I said earlier, one of the biggest mistake I made was downplaying my achievement. I would brush off compliments and attribute my success to lack. When you overcome your imposter syndrome, you will start owning your wins. You would say to yourself, I worked hard for this and I deserve it. That sense of pride is incredibly empowering. Fifth, it improves your relationships. When you are constantly second guessing yourself, it can affect how you interact with others. You might hold back in a conversation, avoiding networking because you feel like you don't deserve them. But overcoming imposter syndrome helps you show up as your authentic self, which strengthens your connection with others. Now, I am not going to lie. Overcoming imposter syndrome is not something that happens overnight. It takes time, effort, and a lot of self-compassion. But the benefits are worth it. So, if you are struggling with imposter syndrome right now, I want you to know this. You are not fraud. You are capable. You are deserving of success, and you've got this. Now you know how I'm trying hard to overcome my imposter syndrome. So if you are struggling with imposter syndrome too, share your story in the comments. Let's support each other in this journey. Let's bridge our minds together. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you.